What's up, guys? Tonight on the Maintenance Man channel, we will be talking about lights. Thank you to my friend
the other day I
Carlos.
had an awesome live stream giveaway. Awesome people in there, and then we chatted it up for a while afterwards. It was a great time. Lots of fun was had, and one of my subscribers, Carlos, good guy, I think so. Just kidding. He was talking about what I use for, lights, and he had a pretty good option online. I checked it out on Amazon. I forget the brand now. Feet, I think it was. And they make some good stuff, although their light bulbs are a little hit or miss LED wise. But I wanted to show some of the ones that I have. I started with a Husky that was kind of like this, but it required like 6 AA batteries. The lumens were good on it. This is a Hyper Tough. I believe I bought this for about 20 bucks. And I think it's 1500 lumens, but there you go on the back. It has a little stand and some rare earth magnet thingamajoos. And then the back here has a USB-C charging, I think that is. No, it's the other one. And then you have a output, so you could charge your phone off of it or whatnot. Now the charging to charge the light is a little fidgety, but other than that, it's been a great light. So what I would use, I like it that how bright it is, and for how inexpensive it was, and it has the magnets in the stand. It's a good underneath the sink or toss up in the ceiling. You can see there's some good wear on that light, and it has these nice rubber bumpers on the side. This is still for sale. I think they might have put red actually as the bumpers now, but it is still in Walmart. That's a good option. So that's what I started off with, and then I jumped right up to the Milwaukee here. Now, when I had my Milwaukee 12-volt Rover light, I think it's called the Rover light, I had that. That was fantastic. But again, this thing is a floodlight, and it's called Rover also. And I'm not sure how many lumens this one is, but I think it's around 1,000 or 1,500, but it's a great little light. Has 3 settings on it. You can position it how you want. It has magnets right here. It also has a clip, so you could clip it onto something. And for me, this is another great under the sink or up in the ceiling type work. Again, sometimes the camera doesn't show the wear and tear, but this thing has been beat on, really good. It's one of my ones where if I was ripping up some plumbing up in the ceiling, I'd throw that up. And then its little buddy right here where the magnet is here, and I'll move this Ryobi option out of the way and just show you. So the magnet for this is here. It's pretty strong. You can hang it like that or that. I'd use this a lot for working on boilers. Has a great downlight. Again, I think it's 1,000 or 1,500 lumen. And it's the 4-volt lithium ion red lithium USB batteries. These are the Milwaukee products I like, and they have, I just used these the other day. It's on yellow, needs charged up. This one is on yellow, needs charged up, shows you. And then the charging port's right back there. So I'll plug those in my van. You can't beat these, but they're pricey, and this works pretty good. But the footprint of those is just amazing. Here's another little, this is a battery powered Nebo, probably 100 lumens. This stick on the back is your magnet. Again, it's you could put it in your pocket or whatever. It's a nice everyday carry type thing. I wish it had a flashlight, but that's another option. This is an InnoFox. These are like $14 off of Amazon. This one's cool because it's like the Hyper Tough. You can charge off of it and charge it up. Again, it's not going to show it. I mean, this got some good use over the years. There's a magnet here, pretty strong. And then there's, I haven't used this a lot, but it does have a little hook. That's as high as it goes. I think this is 1,000 lumens too. This is pretty bright, but it has a couple of different modes. 2 modes, and then it goes to the flashing. Hyper Tough, another Hyper Tough. So this is more my automotive stuff. This is maybe 1,000 lumens less, I don't know, but it has a few different modes, and then it has the flashlight at the end. So that could be a nice option. Has magnets here in the back, also has a hook, and it's USB charging right down there, and I believe it gives a, well, it'll tell you when it goes bad, but I think there's an indicator that does come on, or it flashes or something. Nice light. Can't go wrong. I had the rigid tri-panel 18 volt one. I really like these Ryobi ones when the power goes out. What's cool about these is it's a hybrid, so battery or not battery. Plug it in. I have it upside down, but there you go. This thing's bright when the power goes out, but this was also nice for working in boiler rooms. For some reason, those rooms are always dark, and you can loosen it up here. Let me flip this how it's supposed to be. So it looks something like this. It doesn't get too hot. It has pretty nice ventilage. Has a hook there. You can use this as like a rafter hook there, so you can move the light around. It's very nice. I've used it a lot in my attic and stuff like that. This is the other nice Ryobi option. This is an automotive one that I use for automotive work, as you can see, but it's pretty cool. You can hang it how you want to. It's got a screw hole here. This top thing pulls up like that, and then not only that, it unfolds. And then you just have lots of light, and then you could do boom, boom, and then off, and then up top you got a hook to hang it on. And I know this thing does something here, but I think you could, yeah, there we go. So you could like put a screw in the wall or whatever and just hang it off of that in case of emergency. But you know, when I was doing like my front end work on the Kia Borrego and stuff, just stuck this up under the wheel well. And on my Mitsubishi Raider, it's a great light, mostly because like you could have both panels on, or you could have just this side, or you could have just there's just a lot of options with this light. They do make a smaller one that's just one panel, and my buddy likes it a lot. These I bought as a pair, and as you can see, they have strong magnets. They're picking up that piece of metal I placed in the back. The brand, I forget, bought off of Amazon is a 2-pair. These are also what I've been using for most of my automotive junk from work. Had something kind of like this, and it's got the battery light indicators. It's super bright, super strong magnets. You can rotate this around. Has a hook at the top. I mean, you can get them in stuff, and they work out well. Here's another Hyper Tough option. They had a pole that came with this, and it didn't ever really work right for me. So I moved this more to automotive, and I'll just throw it under my vehicle when I'm working on it. But it's got the 2-panel It's bright. It changes lights. You know, and it was pretty inexpensive and has a nice footprint. It charges with a not a USB cable, but you can hold this button down and then the power button, and then that battery light comes on, and then you can actually use the USB to charge. So I have a lot of stuff that can do that. I don't know if that means I'm a prepper or what, but I have it. Finally, we're rolling into nice little pen lights are always a nice option. I got 2 of these at Tractor Supply. They're maybe 100 lumen, but they're adjustable. You know, nice to do some exploratory work. This one's an Everbright with a Cree bulb. This is a rechargeable. This one's battery powered. Waterproof. High lumens on this one. Once I get turned on. I think there we go. Yeah, so it's a nice flashlight. I can turn it up to that bright one. Hold the power button. And then when I turn it back on, it should go back to that. Yeah, there we go. So it's a cool flashlight. Nice clip on it. Waterproof, weatherproof. Always gotta have a headlamp. I really like this Craftsman. It has high lumen. Lasts for like 2 hours on high, and then I think 4 on low. The button on the top is a little fidgety, especially since I guess mine's broken in. It has these red lights also. It's just a nice option. You always have to have them. If you're working in the ceiling, plumbing above your head, need your hands free. Electrical above your head, need your hands free. It's a good thing to have. Years ago, I bought this Tack Life one, which is like a helmet, but it works. It's good. It's LED, and it's all you need. It's rechargeable, and it was like $7 when I got it. Haven't really used it much, but it's been a great product. I have this Honeywell I got from Walmart that has a clip here, magnets on the back. I leave this in the top thing of my toolbox, but here's the power button, so you got a light bar, and this is exactly where that belongs. Not this, I wouldn't recommend, but it does have a little flashlight too at the end, which I thought was cool. But this would be like more, this is more of like a not a necessity, but the other one. Last but not least, this little Mantis, made in China, but there's your magnet there. Battery, light indicator, life indicator, has a nice clip, small footprint, rechargeable, and it's also so here we go. Has a flashlight at the end of it, which is pretty bright. And then it has 2 settings of brightness. It's a good little tool. There it is with the magnet, stands up very well by itself. That's kind of, I'll link this in the description. This is a great place to start. It's not the brightest, might be a couple hundred lumens, but it's got your flashlight and a floodlight-ish, so it kind of lights up your area well, and it's a great option. Anyways, I hope this helps. I just wanted to run through what I've been through, but what I usually use is this Mantis, these Milwaukees, and the Craftsman. And then at home for automotive, this gets used when the power goes out. This gets used when I'm doing like side jobs and stuff, but automotive, I've been using this, those 2 lights in the back, and this one here, and the Hyper Tough one. I just got that pretty recently, but the Ryobi one gets used a good bit. You can see the and that battery, you know, It got a little bit of wear on it, but anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I hope this helps, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.